Do you want to know about the strip club sales lesson that 10x's your pricing?
A strip club sales lesson?
Yeah, so get this. A bouncer at a strip club, right? So he makes like 300 grand a year, works 4 days a week, no degree, barely speaks English, okay? So this guy watches him and he turns away a bachelor party of 12 guys, okay? So he says, sorry, we're full tonight, okay? But the club was half empty. They begged, they offered $500 to get in. He said $1,000 and they paid, right? Then the guy that was watching him was like, hey, bro, like it was empty. Why did you do that? And then the bouncer looks at him, like, are you stupid? Like, so he's like, look, if I let them in easy, they spend $200. If I make them pay to enter, they spend $2,000. They have already decided that the night is expensive, so they act expensive. So then this guy goes back and tests this on his consulting. Before he was charging $5 for a project, right? Now it's like, oh, let me think about it. And so then he says, hey, I'm at capacity. Let me see if I can move things around. And he doesn't talk to the prospect for 3 days. And then he's like, hey, okay, I can fit you in for 20 grand, but that's because of the rush. And then his close rate jumped up from 34% to 71%. So the lesson here, and this is a post from Gisco on Twitter, scarcity isn't a tactic, it's a filter, right? And so that's how this bouncer makes 300 grand a year, and then he just helps the club jack up pricing too, because everything's valued higher.